Hello, I'm Vincent Creel, Public Affairs Manager for the City of Biloxi. I'm here to deliver today's Be Prepared report. We're recording this update on Sunday, April 19th at 2:45 in the afternoon. Today, the Mississippi Department of Health reports 300 newly identified cases of the coronavirus in the past 24 hours. This 300 is the largest one-day number of new positives since counting began. New cases had been averaging just under 200 for the past week or so. The total state number is now 4,274, and there have been 159 deaths total, including 7 in the past 24 hours statewide. But let's talk about local numbers, which are a different story. Harrison County reported no new cases in the past 24 hours. Since all of this began, Harrison County stands at 144 cases total, with 5 deaths total. Jackson County, meanwhile, saw 4 new cases yesterday, with the total number there now at 205. There have also been 6 deaths in Harrison and Jackson County total. In Hancock County, there were 2 identified cases in the past 24 hours. That brings the Hancock County total to 52 and 5 deaths attributed to the coronavirus. These are a lot of numbers, we know that. But here's a key thing to remember. Under the president's plan to reopen the country, the matrix is a 14-day decline in new cases. The president is also saying that governors certainly know what's best for their states, and governors certainly will look to mayors and other leaders for what's best for their cities and communities. And while the so-called gating criteria is based on a 14-day gauge and on a downward trajectory, in other words, the number of cases goes down, that downward trajectory will either be based on the new number of cases or the new number of cases compared to the testing being done. If you're doing more testing, chances are you'll have more positives. These are the things that the leaders will be looking at as we move forward. What they're hoping that you will be looking at is doing your part. Your part is to recognize that this pandemic is still out there. Realize that the risk is still there across the country, across the state, and yes, even across the Gulf Coast. Be prudent. Do you really need to travel to the store right now? Can you do it safely? Should you wear a face mask? The advice on a face mask is that yes, you're strongly encouraged to. Remember the curfew is at 11 o'clock every night. Remember that parks close at 6 every evening. Remember vigilance. That's the key here. We will see you here again tomorrow for another Be Prepared video. For Mayor Gillich, we say God bless you and God bless Biloxi. We mentioned the president earlier and his plan to reopen the country. We leave you today with a special reminder of the basics from the First Lady.
Today, I want to speak with you about coronavirus and a few practical ways your family can stay healthy. First, hand washing is essential. Children should wash their hands after coming in from outside, before eating, after coughing, sneezing, or blowing their little noses. Second, limit all crowds and explain that no one is shaking hands or hugging because that is how germs can spread. While changes need to be made now, I encourage parents to let children know this will not last forever. I urge you to stay connected to family and loved ones, stay safe, and remember, while many of us are apart, we are all in this together. Please be sure to follow CDC guidelines, which can be found at coronavirus.gov, along with other information and resources.